Now we move on to the second component of system software, that is utility programs, 工具程式. So the utility programs analyze, configure, and maintain a computer, that is keeping the computer running smoothly. For example, these are the common utility programs we can find in our computer: antivirus, backup, file compression, data recovery, Defragmenter, network utilities, screensaver, and system monitor software. So, for example, the antivirus software, it is responsible for detecting and removing the computer virus, and the virus information are stored in a definition file or dictionary. So if a user finds a computer virus using the antivirus software, these are the possible actions. He or she can remove the virus, delete the infected file, or quarantine the infected file. Quarantine means 隔離. So the antivirus software is a must in a modern computer, because when our computer goes online, we are facing all kinds of attack by the virus software. And next we have the backup utility. So as the name is called, so it is responsible for making copies of the selected files. And then the files can be later restored to the hard disk. So the backup can also be scheduled. So you don't need to care about the backup. It will be automatically carried out if you make a schedule using the software. And we can also use the incremental backup. That means we can back up only the modified file instead of every file. So it can save some of the time. And then in nowadays computer, backup is a very important tool, because sometimes we may lose a file. The files may be accidentally deleted, so it is important to always back up our files. The next example of utility software is the disk defragmenter. That means it reorganizes the scattered data on the hard disk to a contiguous location. For example, this is the hard disk before the defragmentation. For example, a file can be stored in a scattered location. So this file, green file, is split into 3 parts and stored in a different location of the hard disk. So in order to retrieve this file, so this hand has to move forward and backward in order to locate the 3 different parts of a single file. So this will spend a lot of time in looking up for a file. So this will increase the data access time. So if you want to reduce the data access time, then we need to pack or reorganize the file storage location. So after this defragmentation, so the files are arranged in a contiguous location. So this time, after the defragmentation, the file can be easily retrieved in a very short time because it is stored in the same place. But before the defragmentation, so it will spend a lot of time in looking up or opening that file. So this defragmenter helps to speed up the data access, but not to speed up the hard disk, because the rotating speed of the hard disk is fixed. But if it defragment the files, then the time required to look up a file will be shorter.